We're not done. I know sometimes I do like a bunch of things all at once. Uh, so, welcome back. Now I am focused on my business journey journal. I figured since I was giving you a recap in the last video of their Dreamcatcher letter series, I figured I'd just continue on, considering that I'm trying to wrap up 2025. I probably haven't done a My Business Journey journal in a couple of years, probably since my husband became ill with cancer. We're only on year 3. I believe March will be year 4, and we just pray and cross our fingers that he remains cancer free. Once he hits the 5-year mark, then he'll be considered cancer free. So I am in my new office. I've transitioned from one room to another. This room is under construction. I'm also going through closets, files. Yeah. If you know anything about Sherry, it's like a continuous replay of laundry and dishes and bills, right? Same thing with, I got to organize this. I got to go through that. Blah, 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 blah. If you ever read any of my blogs, you will read the one about time management or organizing myself. And it's kind of what I do all the time. You want to know why? Because the world is constantly changing and evolving, and we're constantly growing. And every time we grow, I have to learn something new. And then when I learn something new, then I have to reorganize it for what that new technology is or that new system is. Do I think technology is making us dumber? I think it has its pros and cons, just like with anything. As far as like phone numbers, of course. I don't memorize phone numbers other than the ones that I have to like dial on speed dial. Like I still remember my mother's home phone number. I know my cell phone number, my husband's cell phone number, my son's cell phone number, my daughter's cell phone number. But when it comes to memorizing new memory, unless I'm doing it over and over and over again, it's harder and harder to retain that information. So does it affect our brain when we think about dementia and the brain cells, Possibly. I don't know. It's a great question. Maybe it's a good sip and think, right? Anyways, yeah, it's a great tool to use and utilize. It's just all about how you use it. I mean, everything is a tool, right? My brain's a tool. My mouth is a tool. My ear is a tool. Computer's a tool. Internet's a tool. So, anyways, yes, I am tired. It's the day after Christmas. I went to work today and came home getting ready for the snow that's supposed to start this evening. I have to continue cooking dinner. So yes, I am, juggling many different things. And that's even without trying to create my business journey. My business journey journal. My business journey journal. What is this? This is a way to reflect right now. So what I have been trying to do is I've been trying to turn my hobby into a business, trying to make money off of doing things that I like to do. And so I have a couple of YouTube channels, obviously social media channels. And obviously with social media, that's constantly changing and evolving, which means I have to constantly download, relearn it. It's like boom, 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 boom. Once you haven't even learned it all the way, and then all of a sudden they come out with this new thing that they want to do. Like they keep moving it faster and faster and faster and faster and faster. It's like slow your roll, right? The basics don't change. Okay. Anyways, maybe I can talk about that in a sip and think, right? Sherry, why do you keep bringing up sip and think? Why? It's because it's an opportunity. It's an opportunity for us to sip and think and chat and brainstorm ideas and thoughts, right? Sip and think. I love my sip and thinks, but sip and thinks take a lot out of me. They're usually at least an hour long, right? And I use a lot of my intuition with my sip and thinks. And I also use cards, right? Motivational cards, my affirmators. Affirmators, love and relationships. What else do we use? We use daily positive thoughts and affirmation cards, growth mindset affirmation cards, daily positive thoughts and affirmations for wealth and success cards. We use drive motivational cards. We use love bombs, kindness cards, right? We use listen bitch cards. Oh, I'm still going. Don't you worry. We use mind of a champion card, impact deck. We have our choices in a jar, right? We have a growth mindset, Y is for yet book, right? The power of yet. Open this book to discover how powerful your brain and you can be when you have a growth mindset, from ability to zany. You'll find 26 ways to strengthen your brain and stay positive as you learn and try new things. This is by Shannon Anderson and illustrated by Jacob Sava. Forgive me if I pronounce your name wrong. Okay, so all of this, okay, and let's not forget our affirmation cards that we get to pick from our rolling machine. And, it's like trust your crazy ideas, wish, hope, believe, happy days shine, life is beautiful, you matter, carpe diem, dream, thank you, happy days. Those are all your pop open cards. And what I do is I take them and I put them in here, I roll it, and then we open it, right? Open it, and we take a card. Technically, it should, I do it that way. But eventually you would keep rolling and it would come out the slot here. That takes too much time. And I only got an hour, all right? All right. So, and giggles, we have shine pop open here, right? There is magic about you. I can't read. There is a magic about you that is all your own. DM Delinger. That is our shine pop affirmation for this video, which is called My Business Journey Journal 2026 Outline. Thank you for joining me. I am Sherry Pino. I am your host. And what I just did was kind of went over a little bit about some of the cards that I use for my Sip and Think series, which it has its own YouTube channel. And I try to, I shuffle the cards. They come out and I try to use my intuition, my experiences, and try to put it all together and see what we come up with. So I love my sipping things. I only have 12 subscribers because what I did was I took my sipping things that you were originally watching from my Sherry's Dreamcatcher, right? Sherry's Dreamcatcher YouTube page. I'm building and creating my own Dreamcatcher virtually, right? So I am weaving in and out and creating my own dream catcher. I have feathers that come down. My feathers are my sip and think, or they're my complicated beauty, dating Sherry, um, my business journey journal, traveling, whatever I want it to be. I'm making my own dream catcher. I'm just sharing it with you so that you can see how I do it and maybe get some ideas. And maybe that's how you want to do it. If it helps you, great. If it doesn't, whatever. This is like my memoir. So someday if I'm not here or I'm too old and I can't speak, I've at least put it out there. That's why I like to travel, because there's going to be a point in my life where it will be harder for me to travel. So I am traveling now while I can. Um, I'm already going through that right now with my husband. Like, we can only go short distances on a plane. He can't go on a boat. I mean, he can go on a boat, but he chooses not to. I mean, with his laryngectomy, he's got a hole in his throat, and he figures, at least if we're on a plane and it goes down, we're all going down, right? But if a boat goes down, people can swim and survive. He can't. So that's his train of thought when it comes to planes and boats. So it's limited our travel, and we've only done a flight from Rhode Island to Florida, which is about 2.5 hours. And then we can drive as well, but so as far as me wanting to be able to do a cruise, which I've never done, I would have to go by myself, or I would have to go with my girlfriends or join in with another family. And so, it's just, we have to adjust. And I have my Mima, who, her and I used to always talk about traveling. And she had so many things she wanted to do, but she had some issues with her kidneys, and then ended up passing away just short of a year of her kidney transplant. And so she was never able to continue on doing the traveling that she wanted to do. And her and I would always talk about it. And so she kind of gave me the encouragement to get out there and travel and do it. And I look at it and say to myself, with all the health that's going on, like, you just gotta go, you gotta do it. If it's something you want to do, you have to do it, right? And same thing with Sherry's Dreamcatcher, or with social media and YouTube. This is my virtual diary. Right? So my virtual diary, there's so many different ingredients that make up Sherry. So many. That's why my stepmother always said, we're like a cake. You can change the frosting. I mean, the ingredients are always the same. That makes the cake, right? It just depends on the type of cake, right? If it's a spice cake, it has certain ingredients. If it's a yellow cake, if it's a chocolate cake, a strawberry cake. I don't know. I'm a mixed cake. Maybe I like to mix strawberry with chocolate and vanilla and spice, and that's my cake. And then my frosting. Oh, I love cream cheese frosting. I do. I could add sprinkles if I wanted to. I could add crushed cookies if I wanted to. That's the beauty of my journal. You can like it, you can not like it, you can make fun of me, you can think I'm inspirational. But Sherry's Dreamcatcher YouTube channel is one of my journals. Okay. Anyways, let's keep going because we're going to shine, right? We're going to shine at the top of the Chrysler building. Yeah. All right. So, my business journey journal 2026 outline. Okay. We are recapping our business journey journal video. Oh, I'm sorry. Here we go. I got to read my own handwriting. So, the plan is, okay, because we're creating a plan. We're getting ready for 2026, the year of the horse, the fire horse. So it's about action. We have to move. We've been sitting for so long that now we actually have to move forward with a plan of action. We have to do. We can't just talk the talk. Sherry, you're going to have to walk the walk, you know? And I am a girl that will walk the walk. Those who know me know. If I say something, I have thought about it deeply and honestly. Okay. So I am committing myself. I'm using the big C word. Oh my God, Sherry, what are you doing? It's not even 2026 yet. Are you sure you want to commit to this? Again, I'm going to use the word try. Try to commit myself. Not into the asylum, but, try to commit myself with confidence. I don't know, man. I just don't know. I need to do a recap of my business journey journal once a quarter. That's 4 videos a year. Would you think I was going to say 12 again? Come on now. Now you're really overdoing it. Really overdoing it. You're like, yeah, I even said the C word. So we're getting 4 videos a year of my business journey journal entry. 1 per quarter. You have 4 quarters in a year. That's the minimum. Okay. I already gave you the commitment of 13 letters from Dear Dreamcatcher letter series that coincide with the 13 full moons of 2026. Okay. So I have to make sure that I make a commitment. I set a plan. I act on that plan. And I follow through. Follow through. Is acting and follow through the same thing? I'm sure you'll tell me the difference. But I have different pieces, different feathers to my dream catcher, okay? My business journey journal is only one, okay? So am I counting December right now as my 4? No, because the quarter begins in January 1st to March 31st. I have to give you at least 1 video on my business journey journal. I say that with so much enthusiasm. I do feel that I can bang that out in Q1. Q2, now we're going from winter in, spring to summer. Q2, a little more challenging because I have to organize during the spring cleaning. Hello. And I'm already organizing because I've been organizing for the last 49 years of my life. I'm going to be big 5-0 in 2026. Yes, I'm hitting the big 5-0 this year. Yeah, coming up. Yep. All right, so here's the plan. So you will get a minimum of 4 videos on my business journey journal. Okay. And what I will try to do is give you a recap. Now, 4 is just the minimum. I could give you more than that. But if I am committing to it, I can't give you less than that. Okay. Yeah, I know. You're going to hold me to it all. Yep. Yes, you are. Let's see. We basically breezed through the Dear Dreamcatcher letter series on YouTube. So here's another feather. We have 13 full moons. We're going to have a minimum of 13 letters virtually read. So the plan is 1 recording per month for Dear Dreamcatcher letter series. Okay. That's 13 videos per year if there's 13 moons. Obviously, there's 2 full moons in May, so I'm going to have to do 2 in May, which is going to be tough because that's in the second quarter, which is where spring and summer starts coming into play. But we'll figure it out, right? We will figure it out, even if I have to move my office from inside to outside. I know I can't give myself an excuse, but you're going to have to hold me to it. Okay. So if you want to be a mentor for me, a leader for me, is someone that I can look up to, a coach for me, you also have to keep me on my path. Okay. This is not just about me. It's about you too. So right now we're up to, based on my calculation, 4 and 13. That is 17 videos, journal entries on Sherry's Dreamcatcher YouTube channel. How does that sound? I don't know. Put your bets in. Okay. Anyways, let's see. Now we go into Sherry's Dreamcatcher. Yes, it has a YouTube channel. It has a Facebook channel. It has an Instagram channel. It also has its own blogging website. So, reel it in, girl. So, Sherry's Dreamcatcher blogging website, where we call Mapping the Light, is where we will do 4 to 8 blogs per month. I know. If you're placing bets, as long as I get a piece of the pot. Okay. Now, 4 blogs at minimum per month. So that's 1 blog per week. If it's 8 blogs per month, that's 2 blogs per week. Okay. But I only have to give you a minimum of 4 per month. Right? So 4 to 8 blogs per month equals 1 to 2 blogs per week, totaling 48 to 96 blogs per year. Okay. The goal with the blog is to incorporate the Amazon links or the Envision Dream links or links to my YouTube channels. Okay. Sip and Thinks, Dating Sherry, Sherry's Dreamcatcher, My Business Journey Journal, the Dear Dreamcatcher letter series. So that is the goal for Mapping the Light blogging site for Sherry's Dreamcatcher. Now, let's take that one step further, okay? I am already at a point where I can monetize my Facebook page for Sherry's Dreamcatcher. However, I have not organized it enough with postings to get the payouts yet. So that's just one of the Facebook pages, okay? I would like to continue to increase views on the Facebook so that I can get the monetization sent out, okay? I would also like to reconnect some merchandise for Sip and Think, Envision Dream, Sherry's Dreamcatcher. When there were some upgrades to Facebook and Instagram, my merchandise store kind of got disconnected, and I'm trying to figure out how to reconnect it. So again, I've been building my foundation and trying to put things together. While I build my foundation, there have been life things going on, as well as changes in the technology world. So just keeping up. Alrighty. So from there, we're going to continue. Okay. You're only getting 17 videos so far that I can utilize in Sherry's Dreamcatcher's Facebook page and Instagram, as well as TikTok, Snapchat. I do have a Vimeo account. I haven't really used it that well. So we're just going to continue. This is how I'm organizing myself as of right now. This is the plan. You let me know if you agree with that plan, if you think we need to adjust that plan, if it's a doable plan. I don't know. Okay, let's keep going. All right, so now another one of our feathers, right? Here. Maybe I'll do this to help you. Hold on. Oops, sorry. My shirt, my Sip and Think shirts. Which dream catcher do I want? Do I have one over here? Where's your dream catcher, Sherry? I have this one, but it doesn't have it. All right, so. Sorry. Okay, so this is a dream catcher with the tree of life in it, right? And it's got the fringes going down. Some dream catchers have a fringe and a feather or a fringe and a dream catcher, and then fringe and then feathers, so you can continue to do that. I'll have to, says wolf spirit. So, like over here, you could have fringe and then another dream catcher and then feathers from there, right? So Sherry's dream catcher is the whole dream catcher, right? But now what we're doing is we're building smaller dream catchers with feathers off of them, right? That's what we're doing. Okay. If you can understand that. This probably isn't the best dream catcher to show it. I could get another one, but I'd have to go into my living room, climb up a wall, and take it off the wall for you to see it. But I hope you get the idea. Now we're on to Dating Sherry's series, okay? Whether you're dating Sherry, double dating Sherry, travel, food, friendship. So with that, Dating Sherry has its own YouTube channel. It has its own Facebook. It has its own Instagram. And it does not have its own website as of yet. Okay. But my plan with Dating Sherry is to just kind of enjoy myself and continue to do what I'm doing, but growing the Facebook followers so that I can get it to where it's monetizing. And I have to get to that 500 goal. Right now I'm at 110, and literally since I started dating Sherry, I did not put it out there to everyone on my personal, like to invite them until just recently, like maybe a month or two ago. So, my goal for that is to increase followers to the 500 minimum. I need 390 to go. Okay. On Instagram, to increase followers, I'm at 146. So I would need another 354 to go. But I figured in a year, let's see how far we get with the increased followers just by continuing to post. Let's see. As far as my YouTube for Dating Sherry, I need to increase my uploads, videos, and shorts. Right now, I have 25 followers on Dating Sherry, and I need to get that to at least a minimum of 100 just for my own personal. And then what I really want to do with Dating Sherry is I want to start doing its own merchandise. Because I locally around here, everyone's like, yeah, I'm dating Sherry. Are you dating Sherry? Oh, yeah, I'm dating Sherry. Like, it's like an inside joke. So I just kind of wanted to, it's on my mind down the line. I know you're one of those people that would probably already have that stuff up there, and you'd be out on the corner, trunk open, getting that shit out. But excuse my language. It's just like the turtle. You got to be patient. Although money talks. Okay, which brings me to our next feather, or mini dreamcatcher feather, Complicated Beauty. So with Complicated Beauty, we do have a Facebook and Instagram. And my goal with Complicated Beauty, because it's, you're seeing the beauty through the chaos, but it's really more towards like health and wellness. So I was thinking more or less of like mental health, emotional health, spiritual health, lipsticks, makeup, perfumes, hair, clothing. So I'm trying to niche it down at this point. But that let's see how we do with it within the next couple of recaps for the Business Journey Journal, because I only have to do 4 this year. The goal is to also link to the blog and use the Amazon affiliates as well. Complicated Beauty does have its own website. It is separate from Sherry's Dreamcatcher website, but I can interlink them when, I don't know what's the word I want to use when I am recommending a product. Also, Complicated Beauty with Sherry is where I like to put my photo shoots. I do have some merchandise on there called Complicated Beauty. I do want to work a little bit more on that and fix it a little bit. We already talked about Sip and Think. So Sip and Think has its own YouTube page. It does not have its own Facebook or Instagram. However, I can use my Sip and Think YouTube videos and I can put them on my Sherry's Dreamcatcher Facebook page as well as Sherry's Dreamcatcher's Instagram page. Okay. And I can utilize those videos and link them in the website with Mapping the Light. Okay. I know it's getting a little confusing. I'm like knitting, weaving here. Okay. So with Sip and Think, I need to grow my YouTube presence. Right now, with its own channel, I only have 12 followers. I've tried to tell those who were following me on Sherry's Dreamcatcher's YouTube page that I have moved Sip and Think to its own channel. So I need to increase my followers there to 88 because my goal is to get to at least 100. Okay. Which means I have to do, here we go, 1 to 2 videos per month of Sip and Think. That's 12 to 24 videos of Sip and Think per year. So let's see if I can do the math here. 4 calling birds, 3 friendship, 2 turtle doves and a partridge in a pear tree. So, no, this is not my pitch. I did not need an interview with you. If anything, you needed an interview with me to allow me to see if I wanted to commit to you as a leader and mentor / coach for moi. Okay. Anyways, so 4 business journey journal videos, 13 Dreamcatcher letters, that's 17 videos on YouTube. I did not commit to how many videos I'm doing for Dating Sharing. Nope, that is spontaneous. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, listen, you want to put money in the pot. You want to put money in the pot, right? You got to let me do Dating Sherry the way I want to do Dating Sherry. You don't have any control of that. Okay. So now we're on to Sip and Think YouTube. Which is a minimum of 4 per month. So that's what, 21 videos I'm up to now per month? Oh no, not per month. Jeez, Sherry, you're killing me here. Let me do this math out. 4 per quarter. So it doesn't necessarily mean I need to do 1 per month, right? Just 1 per quarter. But that's 4 for the year. So we're looking at the year. And then 13 for the year for the letter series. Then Sip and Think, we're looking at 12 to 24 videos per year. Okay. That's 1 to 2 videos per month. And I also want to work on merchandise me. Merchandise me is me telling myself to merchandise myself. I know. So that merchandise me. Maybe I should put that on a t-shirt. Anyways, I'm getting tired. I've been on here for hours. Yeah. This is not my sip and think cup. This is my work cup because I went to work today. All right. Continuing on because we're almost done. Which now brings me to Envision Dream, which is an LLC. My website, envision-dream.com, is not up and running at this particular moment. I am actually working on that. And I'm also going to be restructuring it. So I'm thinking with that, I have my Envision Dream, right, which has my Trap Ruby, my Tribe Vibe, Envision Dream, and Complicated Beauty, right? So I'm thinking if I have that all in one section, kind of like a drop down, and then in the next one, I could possibly do the sip and think with the merchandise, and then I could do dating Sherry, or hear me out here, depending on how we do, and when we recap. See, we're brainstorming now. Eventually, like I could have its own stores. Is that what you're telling me? Like, do you think that I should have my own sip and think store and then my own um, dating Sherry store? I mean, I really am looking for your opinion. I know this is a long video, but I'm looking for strategy here, right? We're ending this year and we're going into a new year. I need strategy because we are making a plan and we are going to act on that plan, right? Okay. So I also have my candles and I also have my smudging sacks. You know, right now I have my Mother Earth, my Buddhas. I have the Tree of Life with a charm. The peonies, yeah, because I've been selling the peonies on Facebook Marketplace, but I don't put it up there enough. And I think I only have a couple left, which would mean I'd have to make more, right? And then I'm like, oh, do I get different molds? And then you've got soy wax, you've got, and then I think I'd have to get a seller's permit in order to do vending fairs. And then I'm looking at Etsy. Do I create an account with Etsy? So there's a lot that I'm kind of doing with Envision Dream that I haven't done necessarily yet because maybe I'm not fully committed to it. Or maybe like I haven't seen the vision yet in my brain. It's like further down the line, but I'm trying to have it move parallel with all the other things that I have going on. All right. So what I have to work on in 2026 is my Amazon affiliate. And I guess you can create like this Amazon list or whatever that you can use, but I can use the Amazon affiliate connected to my blog. TikTok, I can now go live on TikTok. I only did it once when I was in Greece. Haven't really figured out the whole feature. I've just been using TikTok as a tool to kind of make miniature shorts videos and stuff for Instagram and Facebook just to try to grow my followers. Facebook Marketplace, I need to upload products a little bit more diligently. these are just kind of things on the back end that I've been doing. Etsy, I haven't created the account yet, but it's been in my mind whether or not I should in regards to my candles and smudging sacks. Snapchat, I tend to make a lot of my videos with Snapchat, and the reason is because I don't have a GoPro. My kids have a GoPro. They also have they have all my stands, like my pink um, stand that connects to here, selfie stick, whatever. My kids have it. So I tried to buy myself a new one. Haven't really used it yet. I have a couple of different ones. So I'm going to try to feel them out, try them. Vimeo, I had a Vimeo account. I don't really use that. It's a tool. I could use that. I have Canva, CapCut. So these are all just tools that I'm learning and just as I go along, seeing if they work and how they intertwine with these different social medias. So that's where I'm at as of today. My connection is going in and out. So I don't know if it has to do with the new office or if it has to do with the storm that we have. Anyways, enjoy your evening. And I hope to see you in the new year. I'm still here. I'll see you next year.